Very good morning, dear students. Today I'm going to start a new thing, that is a graph in a Python Panda. So graph in a Python Panda, what we say it that it is known as a data visualization in a Python Panda. Okay, so data visualization in a Python Panda, how we can visualize the data, how we can work with the data, and how we can plot that particular data. So this is one of the very important part. This is very one of the very important sections that we are having those particular structures, and we are making those particular structures. So as we are having those structures, as we are making those structures, we can find it that all this particular pattern of the data, what is there, all this particular pattern of the data, what you can find it, that will be implemented. Okay, so all these thing what are there, all this part what are there, this is the part what that you slowly and slowly we will go to the different other programs also. You can see there that how we are visualizing the data with a different thing. So now see here that what is a data visualization. Visualization using a pie plot. That means you can visualize the data. You can use the pie plot system, and using the pie plot system, what is the visualization fact that you are using. So data visualization, what we can find it, and what we can see it, that we are working on this particular area. Okay, we are working on this particular part. So as we are working on this particular part, as we are making these particular structures, so data visualization, what it is basically refers to the graphical or the visual representation of the informations, isn't it? Okay, those the informations of and the data what we find, those the informations and the data that you can see it, that we are having those particular pattern of the data, we are having on this particular type of the data, and in this particular data, what we find it, that we are making the particular part, and we are working on the particular part. So there are the different type of things are there, like charts, graphs, maps, everything are there. Okay, so all these particular chart, graphs and maps that we are using, isn't it, that we are doing, that we are having all this particular thing, we are going to have your structures, we will going to have the particular thing, and then we can represent that particular data part, isn't it? So when we are representing the particular data structures, when we are representing the particular data work, isn't it? So those the data work or data structures what we have, those the data part that we are having there, we are finding it that those the particular thing, that means data visualization in a Python Panda can be done by many packages. There are many packages. So one of the important package is that matplotlib. Okay, so matplotlib is what? It is a two-dimensional library function. So pyplot, when we use the pyplot with this module of matplot, that means we can use a different part or different sections of this particular dimensional array, and using those dimensional array we can create the different type of graphs, isn't it? So those the 2D plotting what we are having, those the graphs that we are having, we can interactively do the work, and we can make the work usable, isn't it? So each of these particular structures what we are having, each of this particular part that we are having, what you can find it that pyplot provide what? The state of the interface, different interface it do give to us. For example, what we find that plot, isn't it? Plot with a plot function is there. So when we are having a plot function, so pyplot will automatically create the necessary figure. Okay, you are not required to create. Pyplot will automatically create your necessary figure, axes, and achieve the desired plotting. So setting a title will when the automatically set the title of the current object axis. Okay, so current object axis that is there, that is the part that is there, that we have their own different way or different way of presentations. Okay, so pyplot interface what we can find it that a non-interactive plotting script is there. Okay, so what we find it that there are the different type of non-active phases are there. So what we do it here that there is a plot of graphic representation techniques, isn't it? So those the relationship what we build up, you can build up that when you want to visualize the fact, when you want to show the particular data, what the data you can do, you can visualize the data using the matplot. So some of the very common thing that we will have a line plot or the line graph, then the scattered graph or the scattered plot, histogram is there, box plot is there, bar chart is there, pie chart is there. So all these things are there. So that will going to have our representation or the different way, isn't it? So let us see what the representation it does have. Let us see some programs based on it. Now see here in this particular function, what you have, you see here I have import here matplotlib.pyplot. Okay, matplotlib dot pyplot, what we are having that will be executed there, that will going to have here. That means I am calling here what, matplotlib function. Okay, so as I am calling here the matplotlib function, this the matplotlib function what is there that will going to interpret and that will going to work on this particular area. Okay, now under that what I am calling here, under that I am calling here the pyplot system. So as I am calling the pyplot system, pyplot how I am calling as PLT. Okay, so PLT, that means when I need to design a graph, in a graph what it is required, the two axis is required, so two axis values are required. So see here what has been given, PLT.plot. PLT.plot is what, 1 2 3, isn't it, 1 2 3 and 5 7 4. So those are the values what you can find, those are the part that you can find that will going to execute here. Okay, so as we are having those particular type of structures, as we are making those particular type of structures, then what we are calling here, we are calling here pyplot system. That means pyplot function has been incorporated here, and in this pyplot system what we have incorporated here, we find it that we are incorporating here the different types of work that we are emphasizing on, isn't it, that we are making it on. Okay, so this is the thing what we have, this is the part that we are having here, each and every part that we are maintaining and each and every part that we are having it here, we are doing the particular type of what data that we are sending here, isn't it? So different type of data what we find that we are sending here, and we are making these particular sections. As we are making those particular sections, what we find it here that each of these particular sections what is there, they are being denoted in this particular way. So what are the values has been taken, 1 2 3 and 5 7 4. Okay, so in 1 the thing will be in 5, in 2 it will be in 7, and 3 it will be in 4. So this is the thing what we can see here, the plotting has been done. That means those are the values of x-axis and y-axis. Now plt.show, at this moment what we are doing, we will going to design the particular structure, and we want to see that how the particular structures is working, how we can find that we can emphasize on this particular pattern. That means matplotlib, that we are calling a matplotlib function. As we are calling a matplotlib function, then what is there, dot pyplot. Okay, matplotlib function dot pyplot, as we are having a pyplot as a matplotlib function, we can find here that those the particular structures, those the particular thing what we have, those the particular part that we will going to have, we will going to have those particular area, and those particular sections that we are implementing it there, isn't it? Those the particular sections what we are implementing it there and what we are working on it. Fine. So this is how we can construct the particular structures of a pyplot, and we can find it how this particular pyplot can work. So let us see how the particular system is working, what is the output of it. Now see this particular figure. In this figure what you can find it, that you can see here that there is a particular axis that it has been given to it, isn't it? See here, as I move the cursor, you can see the y-axis value and the x-axis value. That means x-axis value is been shown 1, this is your x-axis, and this one is your y-axis. Okay, this one which I am moving, you see this one is your y-axis. So as you find it, the x-axis value, y-axis value 1 and 5, so it is 1 and 5, then 2 and in the 7, 2 and 7, then 3 and it's come to the 4, that means this is the 4. This is the point 4 and this is the point 3 of the x-axis, and this is the point 4 of y-axis. So y-axis has started from 4 and it ends at 7. X-axis has started from 1 and it ends at 3. So this is the thing what you can see, this is the part what you can see, the value is there, and based on that, who has done the plotting? Plotting has been done by whom? The Matplotlib. PyPlot, isn't it? PyPlot has done the plotting. You haven't done anything. What you are doing, you have just given the values. Those the values of the different axes, and those the values of the different axes, what it is there, that each of the values in the different axes what you are giving, that will be incorporated and that will be shown here. Okay, so this is how you can bring the particular thing and you can work with this particular area. That means this is what your plotting system is and how can you plot the data. Okay, so this is the plotting. That means you are having a particular scenario. See, this is your which axis, this is your x axis. You are moving now to, as the cursor I am moving towards the x axis, and this one is what? This one is an y axis. So we are moving to the y axis. See, y axis is moving 6.89443 and x axis is 1.00969. So this is what you can find it, that how we can make the data, how we can work with the data. So as we can find that, as you can see it, that those the particular sections what you have, those the particular part what you have, that we are going to see those particular structures, we can see those particular area, and based on this particular area we can work on it. Okay, we can find this particular thing is there, isn't it? So this is how we can see, this is how we can find that when we are having our discussions and when we are having this particular area, those the particular area what we are conducting and what we are having, that the thing is what? That the thing is that you are making a structures and you are getting the particular structure of it, isn't it? So those the structures you can find, those the pattern of the structures that you can find it, that each and every structure what is there, each and every part of the structure what is there, they will going to have the implementation of the data and they will going to make the data in this particular way or in this particular pattern. Okay, so this is how you can construct one particular structures and you can make one particular structures. Now let's see what is the second program is. Now see the second program. In this program what? This is also a simple program for drawing the Matplot, isn't it? Simple program of drawing the Matplot. In this particular thing what you can find it, you can see the particular structures. What is the structure is there? That structure is what? Matplot.pyplot. Isn't it? Matplot.pyplot. So as it in the Matplot.pyplot, what we are calling it, that Matplotlib.pyplot SPLT, that has been called it here. Matplotlib.pyplot SPLT. Then what has been done here? PLT.plot. Then I have given some values. Isn't it? I have given some values for the x-axis and some values for the y-axis. What are the values has been given? The value is 2, 3 and 6 and another is 8, 7 and 4. That means 2 axis value has been given to here. When we have given this 2 axis value, those the 2 axis value what has been given here, we can find it that each of this particular declaration will be taken by what? PLT. PLT means as a PyPlot. PyPlot we are calling here as PLT. So PLT will going to do the constructions, PLT will going to do this particular thing. PLT dot under that what we are calling, under the PLT what we are calling function, the function is plotting function, PLOT, plot. isn't it? Under PLT, what the function we are calling here, the function is PLOT. That is the function we have called here. So when we have called this function, we can find here this particular function will going to work, and function will make the particular working structures and working part as their own. Okay, so this is how as the data has been given, based on the data it will going to plot the particular graph. It will going to take the two axes, it will create a two axis, and creating the two axis, what it will going to do, it will going to construct the structure, because we need to construct the graph, and we need to see what is the graphical form of it, isn't it? So when we need to see what is the graphical form of it, that is what very important part for us to see that what is the graphical structure of the particular thing. Next, what it has been done, plt.show. That means here what has been called here, we have called here show function. Okay, show function has been called here, and calling the show function, what we can find it, that we are going to give this particular structures to be visualized. Okay, so display the chart, how the chart will be, how we can work with this chart. So this is the thing what is in our mind, that when we are working with different types of graph, when we are working with the different type of pattern of graph, we need to sure about the two things. What is that? One is that that how we are taking the x-axis and y-axis, how we are using the x-axis and y-axis, and when we are using the x-axis and y-axis, this the particular x-axis and y-axis, what it is there, we will going to have this particular structure, we will going to have this particular form, isn't it? So as we are maintaining the form, as we are creating the form, this particular form that we are having, this particular part that we are having, isn't it? So all this particular form is been done and has been created in a particular way. What is the way? That we want to show how the data structures are, how we find it, the data will going to be constructed. Clear? So data will construct, data will going to show the use of it. So this is the particular area, this is the particular part, that when we are constructing it, when we are constructing the structures, so each and every structures that we have, each and every part that we have, we need to make the part, we need to visualize the part. So as we require to need the part, as we require to visualize the part, that is one of the very important sections or very important part, that where we are making this particular pattern, where we are working with this particular pattern, isn't it? So those the particular pattern, as you find it, as you see it, that each and every pattern what is there, each and every part what is there, they are needed to be visualized and they are needed to be utilized. Okay, now let us see what is the outcome of it. That means what is the output of it. Let us see the output of this particular. Now see this particular thing, what you can see here, you can see here that as the value I have taken, what is the 2 and 8, isn't it? 2 and 8, then it has decreased the value and it come to an 6 and 4. So this is the declaration of the x-axis. See, this is the x-axis. X-axis started from 2, then 2.5, then 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, then 6. So this is the dividations of this particular one. This is what 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8. So how you will going to find it, how it will going to divide. These dividations is not been done by you. You will not going to do any dividation. Then who will going to do the dividation? Dividation will going to find it that you can do the dividation by what? By the help of the pie plot. So who will divide it? Pie plot will divide it. So for you, the as you give the figure, as you denote the figure, you can find it, the pie plot will going to divide those structures, and as the pie plot is dividing the structures, you are going to have this particular pattern of structural phase, and you are going to have this particular type of structures that you are working with. Okay, so this is how you can find, this is how you can see that when you are working on this particular structures, when you are finding those particular structures are there, so each of these particular structures what we see, each of this particular part what you can find, that you are having those structures and you are maintaining those particular pattern of the structures what is there. Okay, so this is what, this is the part that is there, this is the part what you can find it, that when you are working with it, when you are making the particular fact, in this fact what you can see it, that those the structures, or that the structures you are creating here, structures you are making it here, structures has been done as per the information or the data that you have given to it, isn't it, as per the information and the data that you have inserted there. So the inserting data what you have given it here is this, that there are the it will start, x axis will start from 2 and y axis will start from 4, that the value you have given. So it has increased up to 8 and this one has increased up to how much, 6. So this is how the plotting has been done, based on that line graph has been created here. Okay, so thank you all. Today I am ending my today's session.